a podcast called Strangest Fruit.
If the camera just goes out of commission, then that's our herd studio dog,
Yeah.
Cannoli.
Yeah, whenever there's something wrong with the editing, it was Cannoli's fault.
By the way, you know me and Didante. This is the Gangland Landlord.
Facts. He's Gangland Landlord. Like, I was just playing at first, but you really that guy. I heard about you, bro.
This is our family member, our Strangest Fruit family, our
This is
loved
Elliot.
one, Elliot. Amazing sound man,
AKA
amazing
Little
on the
Spielberg.
edit. Yeah.
He's Little Spielberg.
We have a blast with him.
AKA Gangland Landlord.
Yeah. Yes.
So I got a question for you. Like, if you went into prison or like you went to jail, like your local county jail, like what would you do?
That, like, ever since I met you guys, I've asked myself that a few times.
Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I literally have no idea. I have no idea what to expect.
So if like, let's say,
I mean, are you gonna run with the Bloods? You gonna run with the homies? You gonna?
what are you gonna do?
Bloods? What you?
See, like, I barely, like, I know what the
When you're
blood-
in jail, you have like a 5-second window to make a decision.
Yeah,
that's
that's what
the
I want to
thing. So
know.
that's
What are
what
you
I'm-
gonna do?
Doors open, people come. You have a 5-second window. There's who you running with, boy? Huh? 5 seconds.
Who do you want me to run with?
Oh, that's rich. That's rich.
Let's
Let's go before that. Let's go before that. So, let's say you're out there running around in the streets of Manhattan Beach. You know how thug it is over there.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking this little situation happens. Something goes down. One of your friends is with you. Somebody get shot. A little shooting never hurt nobody. So what? You guys get locked up. You didn't do the shooting, but you seen the shooting. Your boy, it happened. He did the shooting.
My friend shot
Your
someone?
friend shot somebody. Y'all go into the interrogation thing, and they ask you, "Did you see the shooting?" What do you say?
Damn.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
It really depends on the friend.
Hold on now. So it depends on the friend. What you mean?
Am I gonna? Well, because I mean, it
if
comes
it's a
down.
good friend, you tell. If it's a good friend, you don't tell on him. If it's a friend that you like, I don't really fucking know you, you tell
well-
on them. They're just an associate.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, like, it also depends on like. I mean, like, I would.
You guys are
assume,
going to
yeah.
jail for 20 years, like unless one of you guys tells us what happened.
That's what they ask.
Okay, shit.
You don't give a fuck who it is.
Wait,
you tell
so
them.
unless
It's just
someone,
like this.
solve every
It's
crime.
It's just like this. Just like this. The shit happened. They go in there. They send you down in there. They tell you, look, little Spill. We know that's your gang name. We know you're the gang. We know you're the gangland landlord. Your friend, he shot somebody.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't fucking tell us, because we got the gun. If you don't, you got to do the neck thing. If you don't fucking tell us.
then I'm going with them.
Matter of fact, they come in here like this. They come in here. Hold on. Y'all watch the door. Watch the door. I'll be right back. They come in there like this. They come in there.
Okay.
Can we see the door?
So, hey Johnny, we got the fucking murder weapon. We got the knife. So you're Switchblade Elliot, huh?
Oh yeah.
So your
Switchblade
friend,
Elliot.
Your friend stuck this guy. The guy's fucking dead. Here's the murder weapon.
I
Fingerprints.
thought it was a shooting,
You don't-
officer.
Listen here. Don't fucking question me. All right.
There we go.
All right.
I love
See
the
this
rebellion.
baton?
Love the rebelliousness.
See this baton?
See this dick?
See how hard you are? Oh, yeah. See, now y'all see? Now we want to be a tough guy. Have you not met Ruben Palomares?
Listen, in my head,
So hold on, if you-
I would be very mean to a cop.
All right, so and they got the thing, they doing all this, and they look, all you gotta do is tell on this dude, and you go home. What are you gonna do? Or you can go through this whole thing.
Yeah. Because I mean, really, it depends
On the friend?
Yeah.
On the friend? It depends on the friend. See, that's here goes the contradictory with us people nowadays. Perfectly squeaky clean kid will still make the decision to lie but would still make the decision to ride.
Did I tell my friend not to bring the gun and shit? You know what? Yeah, I would have told my friend, can you not with the fucking gun? And he would have done it anyway. So yeah, you know what? Fuck him. He could go to jail.
Hey, can we acknowledge the Versace shades real quick for a minute?
Those are beautiful.
baby.
Those look
Is
great.
anybody gonna talk about the Versace shades?
They're really like.
They real.
Yeah, no.
They real.
I know you can tell.
Like
Yes,
they're very.
Lord.
We ain't even gonna
they're
ask
like-
where they
they're
came
shining.
from.
Came from God. Would you look at God?
They're beautiful.
So
True or false?
What?
When I met Didante in Corcoran Level 4 prison, we became really close and became cellies for 3 years.
No.
Why not? You said no, like that couldn't happen. Why not?
Well, because I know how you guys met. I heard your story.
But you didn't hear it all.
Well,
he didn't tell you that part.
wait. No, because I remember.
I mean, our story-
I feel like you guys would have mentioned that.
So that's a false?
We've mentioned it. It's in the storylines. What the? You haven't watched?
yeah, I've watched it.
all of them.
You guys were cellies?
No, it's a true or false. I'm gonna confiscate that hat from you, that Strangest Fruit hat right now.
Straight up.
No, were we? True or false?
False. I'm going to say false.
Okay.
He stood by it. Okay. All right. All right.
That wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah, I was also thinking that too.
So if you let's say you went to jail right now, you were in prison or something, and they tried to put you in a cell with a black, would you?
I would be fine with it, but like I know that in prison there's a lot of like politics about
10 minutes
that.
later.
I'd be fine with
White
it. Though.
juvenile beat up by multiple
Oh.
white assailants for going in the cell with African American
Yeah, see,
inmate.
that's what I'm thinking exactly. So I'd be like, yeah, I probably shouldn't, because
But
yeah.
you know, I shouldn't, but
No, but like literally, I
will.
shouldn't, or I'll fucking get killed by some other white people.
See, that's those you like your level of reacting to extremes is so fucking time delayed. It's like swallowing a capsule of Tylenol.
Yeah, because I don't like.
It is not going to kick till 30 minutes later. You're
See,
supposed to
this
be
is
like,
why I
hell
wouldn't-
no, I'm
this
not
is
going in
why
there.
I wouldn't
Fuck
survive in
you.
prison.
It's no, you would survive.
I would?
Everybody survives.
No.
Yes, everybody survives. If they're waking up every day, that's survival.
Yeah, but also
no matter
like,
where they at, they're
you're
surviving.
surviving. Well, like people aren't people getting killed in there like every fucking day?
I mean, those are some of the people that aren't surviving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd feel like
It's not like
I'd be
it-
one of the first.
So
So
what reason? What would get you? What?
Because of, someone would be like, who are you running with? I'd be like, I don't fucking know, and they'd just beat me up and I'd die.
No, you'll get informed. And all right, so ask us some questions that you've seen, because I know you're a TikToker. Ask us some questions that you've seen from the social medias and YouTubers and shit, where you've seen on. Matter of fact, go ahead and look at your phone. Just scroll through some shit and look up.
I'm sorry, I'm not on prison TikTok.
It's
No.
prison. Yes, you are.
No, I'm literally
Yes,
not.
yes, you are. Your name's Colt 45. It's good all the time. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean?
What are you talking?
That's you got to know who that is.
is that, the
that's
TikTok
Billy
handle?
D. Williams.
Oh, okay.
It's good all the time. It's an old Colt 45 commercial. All right, so here, give me this.
What do you want me to scroll through? I don't
So
have like
it's
any
just-
prison
all right,
apps on my phone.
You got prison apps.
I don't have any prison social media.
And your stuff is
What it-
fast,
what it-
lightning speed.
What is a question that you had or have ever wondered about prison? I know you've learned a lot being
Yeah,
here.
like not even about prison. It's more. I know it kind of applies to prison, but it's more in general. I know what the Crips and the. I know that there's gangs called the Crips and the Bloods, but like I thought that gangs are like associated with certain areas, but I feel like those are mentioned everywhere. Like,
Oh, meaning you're not in that certain area.
is it, or are they?
I mean,
associated
you're
with
not
an
in a
area?
certain area, and once you leave that area, you stop becoming that. Like
No.
you carry that area with you.
No. I mean, like, so are the Crips and the Bloods specific to a certain area?
No. Well,
No?
not anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause
why?
that's been because they expanded and they grew and they grew and they continue to grow, and now they're everywhere.
If
You're a viral
if
moment.
The Crips and the Bloods are now just like basically just like so big that they're everywhere. Is there like someone that's still at the top of each of them?
Omertha. Omertha.
Who's that? What?
That's an Italian word, Mr. Italy.
Yeah. look up Omertha.
Google
Omerta.
Omerta.
Omertha.
No other YouTube channel, with the exception of a few, will you get that response right there.
Cool.
What does it mean? Let's read.
I
Read it up.
can't read that.
Yes, you can. It's on the fucking internet. We just said Omerta. So
You look it up.
you look it up. Look it up, Brian.
That's right. No, he learns that. He's a quick learner. He's a quick learner.
Would you like to be my Gigliani?
Hey, that was one of my favorite books too in there.
What?
That was one of my favorite books.
Which one?
In there.
Which one?
Omerta.
Oh, it's a book?
It's a book.
Oh, okay.
I learned about it in Godfather. I'll be honest with you. If there is such a person and that's such a person that's high up there like that, I don't want to know who it is.
No,
and
yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not
even
even
want to meet
asking.
him.
No, I don't want to.
I don't want no
I'm just-
associations.
I was just like asking.
How many years did that
how-
cost you in the shoe?
Yeah.
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 How many? No, tell me. How many years you been back there?
Just being associated with people like that.
What do you mean? Like it would put you in the shoe?
Yeah, it could get you validated as a gang associate, get you locked away. Like we were talking earlier, I was in there for 9 years for that.
Yeah.
Not for a write-up, not for anything I did. I
Just
didn't.
because you were associated.
No rules violation because
Conspiracy to be associated with a known. Just
Yeah.
a conspiracy can hold you.
But like, so
that's why language is
aren't
so
you
important.
associated with someone? Yeah, it's just like it's.
So
all
that
sounds-
book that you're reading, George
yeah,
Jackson.
Yeah.
If they were to go inside your cell and find that book,
Yeah.
do you know how many points would he get?
Well, we'll be fine. You're going to the hole.
Well, me, yeah.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Like that book right there in prison, for everybody, every culture, they attribute certain things to gang affiliation. In the Mexican culture, it's like calendars, it's different shields, it's different animals, and they say that's a gang association, that's a point, and they could put you in the hole for that. For the black population, any George Jackson, Blood on My Eye, the Soledad
Anything
Brothers,
has to do with revolutionary warfare.
They're
any
gone.
Knowledge of it.
they're
Yeah.
gone. You're going to the hole. Especially George Jackson. There's a lot of hatred from CDCR.
Yo, the dude that just got out, Rochelle McGee, the longest held political prisoner in the United States.
So he's on the streets. He's free.
out. Yeah, he's out.
All right, I've heard you mention them.
He's the
before.
longest political held prisoner in the United States.
We
He
did
got
like
the-
52 years or something.
Yeah, he's an A number.
Yeah, he did like 52 years.
And him and all those dudes were together. And one of the things that he had told me, he was like, knowledge will get you killed in here. That's the biggest threat that you can ever pose to these
Yeah.
people in this establishment.
Yeah.
You gotta really look at these dudes changed the format of the system. And I posted him a CO that I know from another prison in Lancaster. This how I say you gotta watch the feds be watching. A CO that's working in a whole nother prison. I don't follow you, you don't follow me, motherfucker. It's been since 2016 since I've seen you. They've been lurking on the page, trolling, and he's like, "Yeah, that dude killed the judge and a prison guard."
On your page?
He came and commented on it in a prison. Like it's your job to keep everything safety and secured.
Yeah.
And he said he went to the parole board and said he didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's your job. That's it. Your job doesn't act outside of anything of that. I know it's tough as hell to be able to somebody that's accused of doing something to one of your colleagues, but remember this, and I learned this from a person, a good person. It's just business.
Mm-hmm.
You're part of a business. You can't take this shit personal that it goes.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
Exactly.
So they took it personal. They went crazy, and but these dudes fought for dudes to have TVs, visitation rights, to be paid what little that we are getting paid in there right now.
Yeah.
They did some shit. So
But the worst thing always in prison that like kept everybody stagnant for so long, that lost so many lives, was it exists only in California. It's the racial wars.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yes.
I mean, look, we had them in my generation, we had them in this generation, but it was ugly. Like they were butchering each other. Like some of those stories.
yeah, it was.
But in California, it's loosened up big time. Like we play sports together now. We play basketball. We play we played in Ironwood. We were playing baseball. We were playing basketball.
And only
And everybody loves it, man. Like
Yeah.
And only in California where you find dudes that's from the Valley, that's from South Central LA, Watts, Long Beach, and all these places. California prison system is the only place where a guy from the hood can say, "Yeah, I've been around Nazis."
Yeah.
Think about that. It's 2023. You can go outside.
hey, have you
I can
ever
go,
had a friend that was either a Nazi or like a former Nazi or someone?
I don't do
Wait,
that.
so
Yeah.
prisons-
There's certain shit that I just won't do. I like I don't want to look at that shit on you.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no lightning bolts. I don't want to see none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some Crips that don't want to be around me
Yeah.
because of tattoos that I got.
It just does something to you. It
Yeah, you know
triggers
what I'm saying?
something,
And This
get
deeper than gang. This is racial. Like,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
your gang tie
Yeah.
is to, because I went and looked it up when I was in Hawaii. I was like, what identifies these dudes? And it goes known enemies, and right there, known enemies. It says any and all minority groups.
But wait, hold on.
Yeah, the bomb
No,
just
I guess-
exploded.
No, but I guess like what I'm.
The bomb
I'm
just
still-
exploded,
no,
bro.
It's not even that a bomb exploded. It's that like these are like distinctions that are being recognized by like the prison guard and the prison guards and like the facility.
What do you mean?
Like they're the ones that wrote that, but I
Like,
mean,
like are these like social distinctions or are these like being enforced and like being like upheld by like the prison system?
the only people like the guards open the doors
Yeah.
and the inmates run the rest. Everything
Okay.
after that, that's all they do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like when I
But
say
then-
it's a well-lubed machine.
But then
You let it work.
But then who's saying, okay, if you're associated with this guy, you go to the shoe?
Oh, those are obviously the guards. It's
Yeah.
it's in IGI. It's
Yeah, they
gang
have a
unit.
task force. They have a gang unit. They have tactical units that come and do raids at 4 a.m. They have people that specifically study languages like blacks.
I saw his cell get rushed one time at 6 o'clock, right on the dot at 6 o'clock. They rushed him and they dragged him out, took him to the hole early in the morning. The doors pop, like 20 cops. Oh, you could just hear the keys. Everybody knows. Anybody that's ever been in prison already knows what time it is.
And then you got to look. Oh, you forgot about the other most hated group in prison. It's not a gang. It's a religion.
Which one?
Muslims. The most hated
By the cops and all.
by the cops.
by the
The
cops.
most hated
Yeah.
of all.
I did see a lot of.
Remember,
Are
they
they
drugged
still mad
me
about
out before.
9/11?
They drugged me out before, stripped me down butt naked, took pictures, and asked me, "Are you involved with any extremist Muslim movements? Any terrorist
Are they
groups?"
still like fucking scared about 9/11?
It's
Like,
not even that. It's before that, bro.
they were doing this before 9/11?
Were you
Do you
born
understand
before
what the
9/11?
I was born I was like 1 when 9/11
All right, America, so a world. So we're finna give him an assignment. So what I want you to do, I want you to go home tonight. I want you to watch the story of Malcolm X. Denzel Washington played Malcolm X, and that'll give you an inkling of that. Look at Denzel Washington, Malcolm X story, and you'll see.
Did he get a Oscar for that one?
No, the only thing he ever won an award for was when he did Training Day.
I just remember him and Morris Blackman, how they used to walk. Remember?
yeah, with the zoot suits.
Yeah. He got all
it's
whacked
deep
out
like
on that,
that, bro.
on that
Yeah.
heroin. Hey, my favorite question in the world was he was in when he was in Linwood, taking some B-roll for us, and he texted Deontay and asked if he should be wearing red.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that's-
Why did you ask that like a
wasn't-
weird?
whoa,
Would you wear like a red striped shirt?
whoa,
Yeah, sure. I'll wear a
whoa.
red striped shirt, Freddy Cougar. The
Whoa,
fuck?
whoa,
What the
whoa,
hell?
hold on. Let's clear up the story. I wasn't in Linwood then. I was editing, and Frankie told a story about the time that he was in Compton, and his
Okay.
buddy said, "Hey, you should watch out. You're wearing red stripes." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh, red stripes in the Adidas. I thought he meant like a red stripe like
no,
shirt or
red stripes,
something.
Yeah,
Bengals."
Like
That's
okay,
what I thought.
freaking.
No, so I was wondering, oh, is that like, because I know that colors are a thing. I just didn't know the specifics. So I was like, oh, I guess is like, are you not supposed to wear red in Compton? I don't know. That's why I was
No, it's
curious.
not like that anymore. It hasn't been like that for like decades.
But it was like that?
It was like that.
Okay.
Colors will get you killed.
Yeah.
Colors, certain things, rabbit foots, money bags.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wearing stuff on the wrong side.
Um,
Certain things, signals, show things.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I had a dude get at me about the Strangest Fruit design.
No.
Yeah, I had a dude get at me, one of my boys. It
do you
was
mean?
smooth, matter of fact. I'm like, man, check out our design. You know what I'm saying? Good look. You know, he from Grape Street. He hit me back like, oh, come on, Mafia.
Remember the last dude said that too, the one we were talking
What-
about.
Yeah, he said, come
Once you
on.
explain the history, yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
What do you mean, like,
come on,
get at
Mafia,
you
Grape
about
Street,
it?
wild, baby,
yeah,
baby,
there's a
no.
neighborhood called Grape Street.
oh,
And you
Yeah.
got a hat where it's like, but it's once I explained it to him, he was like, all right, like,
Yeah, we're
and then you-
absolutely there's zero disrespect
see, like,
towards the
that's
Grape
like,
Street.
see, like,
there's
when
a
I
story
hear
behind-
the stories that involve, like, just anyone being careful about the colors that they wear, that's so insane to me. Because that's like something that's so, I've never even thought that.
You
know?
never thought like that, or you never thought outside the box of colors or what things mean. Because if you look at, if somebody walked in here right now with a white cape on their head, what's the first thing you're
well,
gonna think
of course
of?
I would think that. No, but I mean more like in the sense of like it's never been a thing where it's like, oh, I'm not to like if I'm wearing this colored shirt, like, you know, and I'm going to school over here,
Did
that
you
can
say
mean
this color
something.
cape?
Shirt.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna say, my gosh.
Well, I thought you slipped, you know?
No, if I'm wearing this colored shirt and I'm going to school here, like that could mean something. That could like.
You want to join a gang? Because we can hook you up if you
For real,
want. Anytime
you
you want.
could be a
let us know.
hybrid. You could be a blood and essay in one.
I don't want to join.
Half
a
the
gang.
day
I
you'll
have
be
no
half the
reason to.
half the week he'll be one
Why would I?
thing.
Everybody else doing it. Why not?
Why would I want to?
Straight up, and we gonna put you on a
I'm part of
podcast
the
and start a
Strangest
beef.
Fruit gang.
Strangest, we are not a gang. We
I'm
not.
sorry,
We don't
I'm
even
joking.
associate. Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you, dude?
We'll cut it out.
Sorry.
Cut.
In the words of 50, I am not gang. I do not gang bang.
Yeah. So, what made you sign on to Strangest Fruit Podcast and say like, "Yo, I want to be involved in this"? Like, what the hell?
So Bennett just asked me.
Shout
"Hey,
out
do you-"
Benicio.
Bennett.
Yeah, he's been off the
Good
set.
as
He's
Papa.
coming back. But yeah, he asked me. Oh, you know, he's been like I knew him. He was helping me get work, and he said, "Oh, do you want to come help on this podcast?" Yeah, sure. And you know, I was there, and then it was like it was the day we shot the first 2
With
episodes.
Zach, day one.
Yeah, with Zach and Xavier, and I was just like, I don't know, I was just like, whoa, like these, like I had no idea what the podcast was about. I just like came in completely blind, and I was like, oh shit, like you guys were just like telling these like crazy fucking stories and just like saying just like I don't know, just shit that I was already like I was already like huge on prison reform and shit. So I was like, oh, this is like a really cool like podcast like for that. And like also the stories that you guys tell are just like you guys told like I felt like I was like sitting back and like watching a movie the way you guys like told the stories of like you guys like on the yard when there was like everyone was like watching and you guys like took care of the dog or something. Yeah, like dude, like the way you guys like told that story was like, dude, I felt like I was like watching a fucking movie, and I was just like texting Bennett like afterward. I was like, when's that episode coming out? Because I kept telling people like I want to show them this, and then like right before the San Francisco trip, I was like, what's going on with the show? Like, you know, like I want to be on that.
That's the goal. I always wanted. I want to know like, does the younger generation like check out this type of stuff? And you young.
Yeah,
the younger generation
It's
is
the stamp right there.
the younger, at least I think the younger generation wants very like status quo challenging stuff. I think they do, and I think that this is like does that, and I think you guys are great at doing that. Like, because you guys are just like not only just because oh you guys are like two like ex-cons, it's because you guys are like also really good at interviewing and telling stories too. Like you guys like are so good at the
Hey,
fucking
we always
storytelling.
talk about that too. Like we've had a lot of conversations before. Like how, not to sound cocky or anything, but it comes natural because we had to do that. Like when you're out on a yard, you, like I told you in the beginning, like you have like 5 seconds to make a decision, you know?
Yeah.
He's seen me in those situations. I've seen him in those situations. It's many times. You got to. Like, yeah, you have to.
I think I learned.
There's no
a
learning
lot.
curve.
Yeah.
Joker has put me in position when Joker was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Don't go take on the Mac chairman spot. Everybody know, don't take the head spot.
Yeah.
That spot comes with some tricky shit. Go read the Title 15 if y'all want to know about the tricky shit.
Everybody that had that spot.
Yeah. And then, you know, so he's like, take the spot that's lower. But the reason why I was like, I don't want to do this shit. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, you want me to go up here and speak for behalf of a community that don't give a fuck about me or what I got going? I'm close to the house and I got to go up here and speak to these people. He said, it's not that. If you're not going to do it, who is? And who can we trust as the population?
What?
So they have a chair, they have a Mac rep thing, Men's Advisory Council.
Okay.
And, you know, it's the
They're
different
the
group.
liaison between the inmates and the cops.
Right.
Okay.
And it has a very bad title held on it because a lot of dudes then, you know, they bend the rules and they sit up there and they talk to the police a lot. And sometimes they say some shit that they're not supposed to say. They become comfortable saying shit that they're not supposed to say. So the inmate population wants a group of dudes to be up there that draw the line. So they have separate offices. They're not in the same rooms. Or some dudes, they won't even leave out of their building.
That's
like, this is this, that.
Yeah.
So my homie would send me here. I'm going to send you up in here and you go, I trust you to do this. So it's a very trusting because it's dangerous.
Whoa.
Because if word gets back that this was said, you could die.
Yeah.
I didn't want that shit, but he said, you have the ability to speak. So I'm speaking in front of the warden, the assistant warden, the community resource manager, and we have to go in here and basically debate with these people about programs.
Yeah.
Like, we want this programs. The community is saying this. A lot of times, if you don't know what you're saying or what you're talking about, you can't quote certain penal code or books or shit like that.
Yeah.
They're going to laugh at you. And they're going to say, if it's not in black and white, we don't give a fuck.
And you sound
Exactly.
silly. Yeah.
So you have to go in there and really just, it's finesse. You know, it's finesse, but then you have to back it up with fact.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
it's not
you
a
have
game.
And then if you go in there and deliver this message out here, and it's something that the people don't want, you got to go back in there or your head is on the block. And the first person that they come for when shit goes down on the yard, it could be a riot happening on a whole nother yard. We don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
But they're going to go to those dudes. Hey, you're the speaker. You're the speaker. All right, we're going to take all y'all.
Well, okay.
You broke your word.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn.
we thought you guys were going to have peace, and here's more violence. Like, it's like all the way like that.
It's just, but it's, yeah. It's
That's
just like,
another
what?
reason why I say I don't give a fuck about politics.
And if you're like in a chairman position, you're always moving. So in the place, it's the most hostile environment in the world. There's so much drama in every single corner, and you're just always like just moving around it, like you're about to get caught in a trap. You know.
It's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like, what's the point?
The only way to
of
survive,
shit?
my way of surviving, where I figured out finally, and when I had to get to Ironwood, but to go to my groups,
Point
to go
A,
to my work,
point
and
B.
to work out. Just my triangle. I don't loiter. I don't go.
Yeah.
If I'm out there in traffic, if I'm in the yard, I'm moving straight to my next
And
spot.
he has the blessing. He's intelligent. He reads a lot, but he had to practice for the parole board. Do you know how hard it is to sit in front of a
Yeah, I
DA,
heard you guys.
an ex-warden, and all these people, and they're asking you the same question but different type of ways? You got to be like,
Yeah.
That's why when you seen Big Romy Rome in here the other day, he was like, I put my hands right here.
Yeah.
There's any
Yeah.
little, and
But
I
then
sat
you
in front of a psychologist for 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And they asked you the weirdest shit in the world. Like, they
That,
asked
like, doesn't have anything to do
they want to trigger you.
Yeah.
They want to see you break a sweat. They want to see that impulse reaction.
Which is like, why though? Like, what the fuck is even the point of that?
I mean, it's understandable. But
Is it though?
I mean, the part like going through the pro board process, I get that. I understand the
Think
part.
so?
Yeah, absolutely.
if look, all right, so let's ask you this: if somebody killed me right now, went to prison for the next 5 years,
yeah.
and they kill somebody, people that kill people, there's something psychologically wrong up top. For you to kill somebody over some type of property, anything, it's off top.
Yes, yeah.
Wouldn't you want that person to be cleared as mentally sane before being put back into your community?
Sure, but is it necessary to like?
Like you would not have
kind
wanted
of
to met
put-
me 12 years ago.
No,
I promise.
I understand that, but is it necessary? Do you think that like that kind of like putting you on this like pedestal and like pushing at your brain?
Yeah,
Hell
because
yeah.
they're tampering with every trigger you have. Because if you can't handle yourself in this kind of contained situation,
Okay, then
what's
it's
going to happen in the
fair.
street
Then-
when
okay.
those triggers happen? The
Okay.
bills come and the kids come and the girls.
And it's up to us to go to the class to learn our triggers and our mechanisms. Like mine, for instance, is financial problems.
Yeah.
My old triggers are, if shit's going bad, I'm just going to go on a robbery. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's 15 seconds, and I got the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now I have to fight those triggers. Like, don't do it. No matter how hard the times get, don't you fall back in it. He said something one time. He said, the moment I fuck up sends me back to what year?
94.
1994. The moment he fucks up, it resets the, and then that trigger might cause everything else to just snowfall. All right, I just did a robbery. One more ain't gonna hurt, you know?
And trip on this one time, my boy, right before I paroled, this dude from Monrovia, Spooky, good dude, man. He did like 20 years. He got out. He did 3 years and he got busted again. He started using, and it was some kind of situation. But before, he used to, every day, he goes, I'm gonna walk with you around the track. And he used to always say, where my whole relapse, everything started, he goes, I was in traffic one day and I looked back, there were no cops. I jumped into the gutter lane and just gunned it. He goes, it sounds small, but that was the first time that I disregarded the law and I just did what I wanted to do. He's like 2 days later, you know, I was taking something that wasn't mine. Like it opened a door.
It's just
guess,
that
yeah.
fast action,
Okay.
Jackson.
I always stuck with that. Like even the small things, if you, you know.
Yeah, I can. Okay, I guess so I guess there's parts. I'm just so overall skeptical of the
And
current
you
like justice
get-
system that I don't even trust when they do something right. I'm just like, you know.
And then on a lighter note, it's not as big for you because
Yeah.
you live in a. I
I'm
love
living
that
a
you
bubble.
live in a different bubble. And what
some
is your
people.
opinion of Donald Trump?
I mean, I don't like him.
Why not?
I mean, I don't like most Republicans.
Why don't you like Republicans?
I think I view it as just a lesser of both evils.
Do you vote?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I vote Democrat pretty much every time, and I just view it as a lesser of both evils.
If Biden and Obama went against each other right now, who would you vote for?
Honestly, I don't. If Biden and Obama went against each other right now, probably Obama.
Why? Because he's black.
Hey.
Because he's younger.
That's why. Because
No,
he's
because
Hey,
he's
earlier
younger.
we were asking him his top 5 rappers.
who are your top 5?
He said,
Yeah, so
Kendrick
I said
Lamar?
No, he said Eminem,
no, I said
G-Eazy.
Evan.
Wait, look.
Yeah,
Mac
Eminem.
Miller.
Ain't no fucking way, Jack.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way, Jack. You motherfucker. Asher Roth.
Yeah, Asher
Vanilla
Roth.
Ice.
Oh, and Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
What? No, for real?
No.
We were busting
What's your
up.
top 5?
Right now, the people who I'm
Right now.
listening to the most are West Side Gun, JPEG Mafia, and Danny Brown. I've been on a weird Drake kick just for fun.
No, there's no shame in that.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shame in that.
And
The first thing I seen, he goes, Drake's coming out next week. First thing he told me.
Well, because you were talking about Drake.
Oh, come on. Don't try to turn the tables on.
Oh, don't try to. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
This
One
fool's
of, it,
stupid as hell.
one of his songs came up. Yeah.
So it's 5. So those are your 5 people. How many of those artists are white?
None? I don't
For
think.
real? I heard the one dude you had me playing.
When
I ain't really. It's good, but I ain't gonna say his name. Shit, we might have him on here one day. You know, shit.
the only dude I've ever played for you, I think, was West Side Gun.
Who's your top 5?
I don't know about no West Side
Top
Guns.
5 right now.
Yeah.
My top 5, boy. Stop playing with me, boy.
Who?
Stop playing with me, you silly ass boy. Of course, you got if we gonna go with just pure talent, nasty, creative, mad scientist, Kendrick Lamar off top. Who are your top 5? Kendrick Lamar. It's a murder every time that boy touch something. If you want to go with some new, just raunchy, but the boy got talent and he makes some excellent. Whoever giving him his beats is cool as hell. Key Glock.
Oh, yeah.
Key Glock, boy.
I've heard some of his stuff. I'm not really up on it.
Listen to what is it? Glaucoma. Listen to that Glaucoma album.
Yeah.
That thing dope.
That's 2.
Huh?
That's 2.
That's 2. If we want to go with old school, hands down Tupac. Stop playing. We want to go East Coast. Y'all might. This is a hard one because there's so many good East Coast rappers, but one that I could say is heavily underrated, but I heard him in a freestyle with Mos Def, DMX, what's the boy name?
Those are hitters.
It was him, Mos Def, DMX, but the person, Big Pun.
Oh, wow.
The Punisher? Punisher had
I've been hearing so
flow.
much.
I'm talking about that boy got pattern flow, and
Yeah,
he
he's
was a
hard.
G. That's 5?
No, that's... Oh, damn. You
That's 4.
You
I
named
got
all those?
I got one more.
Okay.
And then let's see. Up and coming right now, new rappers. Well, to me, would probably be new rappers. Shit. Give me a few like new rappers I've been listening to. What's the boy Keelan? For real? He got the song on the radio. I like that. Kaylin for real, something like that. I've been hearing him. That's 5 for you. You don't know about none of them, boy.
You never heard of none of those?
I mean, I've heard Big Pun and I've heard of Tupac, of course.
What is the Big Punisher's like most played song that you hear on
That's
the
what
radio?
I don't think I've ever heard a Big Pun song.
What?
No, I don't think I
What
ever
about
have.
Tupac? Tupac songs?
What's a Tupac song?
Like, I don't even.
Name a Tupac song, bro. Are you serious? You don't know a Tupac song?
I know. Yeah, no. Because here's the thing. I'm like so
Not a
uneducated on
single
90s.
one?
Yeah.
If you were to be a dog, what type of dog would you be? Because Roddy Ricch said, I'm a big dog, you a puppy.
What kind of dog would you be?
What kind of dog?
Bro, that's what kind of dog? Like,
I'd be a funny ass wiener dog.
He'd be
wanna be a wiener
he'd be a
dog.
street dog, too. You could tell.
you'd be, yeah, wild hair and all that. What about you? You could be a dog. I get this from that one dude. Man, you ever just, ain't no love like a dog love. What's that country ass dude that be on, he had YG on there. He was like, man, you heard about dudes taking those gas station pills? He said that shit makes my legs sweat, man.
The gas station bills. I'm gonna be a Malinois.
You want to be a?
I want a good
All
line.
right. Who thinks Brian is Malinois material?
Wait, is it?
You are not no fucking Malinois.
Mall. That's my dog. It's my spirit.
That's
animal.
what you would want to be, a Malinois.
Choose your nickname right now.
Yeah, I like box.
I don't like doing that.
You got to choose a nick. You got to figure out what would your nickname be?
I like Young Spiel. I think that one's
Young
endearing.
Spiel?
I think that one's very endearing.
Because he be he's spilling that thing. You feel me?
That's young. Yeah, that's Young Spielberg. We call him Young Spielberg.
All right.
But also, Gang Landlord's funny.
Oh, Gangland Landlord.
It's funny.
Mozzie gonna be on you. That shit copywritten. Stop saying that. Don't fuck with you.
No, but I paid for the sweatshirt. I got all the merch, Mozzie.
Hey,
Hit me.
Mozzie, Mozzarella fella, if you want to smoke with him, gotta holler at me.
Yeah.
That's my young right there. But you can sign him though.
Yeah.
Hey, if they converted you into a rap artist, you would be a dope ass rap artist. You'd be a dope ass rap artist. For real. But you can't look like that
Yeah.
when you blush. You gotta, yeah, bro. You know, I know I'll be a dope ass artist. You gotta be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, get you a bust down.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't want to like be like that guy who's like has a past of like not being like rapper at all, and then like all
What
of a
the
sudden
fuck?
is like a rapper.
That's
like,
every rapper right now.
no, but yeah, but
How many of these rappers do you know have been rapping for over 4 years? They say they can. No, these dudes.
it's
is,
not even that. It's like that they've been rapping for over 4 years. It's like, oh, all of a sudden your whole personality changed.
We're not saying change your personality.
Or either way, it's entertainment. So it's,
Yeah, we're gonna dress
yeah.
up the exterior. You're gonna be like the next Lil Pump.
Damn.
Oh, great! I would love to be the next Lil Pump.
Lil
Ellie
Xan.
gang, Ellie gang, Ellie gang, Ellie gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. What a great. I would love to be him. His
The
career's
Kid
doing
Leroy.
great.
How old are you?
Oh, I'd love to be him. Yeah.
How old are you right now?
23.
I'm 23. What is your idea and perspective on kids?
Dude. I think that
You have 7 kids, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So I think that
He pumping them out every
At
6
least-
months. All his
What are
kids.
their names? What are their names?
Underdeveloped.
What are their names, by the way? Of your 7 kids, you just
Johnny, James,
Fucking jackass. Johnny
Jessica.
James, Jesse. The 5 J's.
Jaleel.
my boy picking the whitest.
Jaleel?
Hey, what
Your
is
baby
it?
mama black?
Yeah.
Jaleel? And that's gonna be J
I was
Ball.
thinking of Jay. We adopted.
God.
Hey, we adopted.
We adopted.
So have you ever tried to pick up a black woman? Have you ever dated a black woman?
No, but I haven't dated many women.
Do you feel like are you attracted to black women?
Yeah,
Would you ever like date one?
of course.
Why haven't you ever approached one?
I never. Honestly, I just never matched with.
What
one
is it
on
about
Tinder.
the black woman that you like?
You swipe left on one.
No, I swipe right. I'm black.
Okay.
So what is it about?
I
them
swipe right
that,
on
you know?
black.
What do you mean? What is it?
Yeah, I mean everybody. There's all these. You know, I just would like to know like it's the voluptuousness,
No, I just think that
the
women are
walk
hot.
of the
no,
what
No, I just think women are
This
hot.
part, I can see his heart beating inside
out of
that
his
shirt right there.
chest. You know, but ladies.
I just
He's
think-
taken, but I'm just saying. If you were single, I would hook you up with so many sisters. You know what I'm saying?
appreciate that.
Hook you up with something. Do you like Latinas too?
Yeah.
I think a Latina might be too much for you, bro. That's too much spice in your life, baby boy.
Okay.
Yeah, saute your little ass.
Well, I mean, I am dating an Italian, so.
See, there's how you get your ass in trouble.
What?
You can't do that.
No, I'm not comparing.
No, you can't do that though.
Do what he do?
He tried to. I said Latina, and he put an Italian in Latina. You have
I
every
wasn't
Mexican
saying-
woman from here to Ecuador after your ass.
No, I
That
was
is called Spaniard or European.
No, I wasn't saying that because of the Latina.
Well, what did you say then?
Because we were talking about the just like.
Hey,
the
Yeah, there is no
nationality.
parallel.
What do you mean we were talking?
We're
about
trying
the
to bring people
nationality of
together on
women?
Strangest
Yeah, we're trying to
Fruit.
bring
We're
them
not trying to
together.
divide
Yeah.
communities and all that. Like,
We were
Yeah, what the
talking about
fuck?
the nationalities of. We were talking about the
Hey, should we-
nationalities
should
and
we
the
keep
ethnicities
going
of
with
different
this,
women. I
or-
said, well, I'm dating an Italian woman.
An Italian woman? How is that?
Great.
Is she from here?
She's from Italy.
So how is that?
Great.
did you say grapes?
Great.
Oh,
So, like, she's not from here. How was it for her, like, adjusting to being over here? Were you like her chaperone? Like, you had
No.
a teacher?
Oh no. We were in our second years of. We were in our second years of college.
You talk like a politician.
no, he's amazing. No,
Yeah,
he
you
has,
see how I asked him a question. He pulled a Biden on me, and
That's just because I stutter.
you know, that's That's
I try not to do that. But
so she's not from here.
yeah.
That's kind of how did you meet her in Italy?
No, she was going to school in Chicago, and I was also going to school in Chicago.
You stud.
You were going to school in Chicago?
How was that? Did you?
Why
was
do
you
I
out
not
there
know-
with them boys?
Why do I not know this about?
I told you.
You was out there drilling.
I was out there drilling.
You was out there sliding on the ops.
Yeah, dude. All the way Wicker Park. Yeah.
What was you listening to?
Oh.
What music? What's your favorite Chicago rapper? You listen to Lil Durk?
I don't. I haven't honestly heard much Lil Durk, but I should. I
You
want.
like who? Who's the creator of drill music?
Oh, Chief Keef. But I know that. I know that from you.
Hey,
You
what
know
if,
that
what,
from
wait,
me.
what? If Tekashi 6ix9ine walked in here right now, what should we do?
I would just start laughing. I would just.
What should me and Didante do?
I ain't doing
know,
shit.
nothing.
First
I
off,
don't know nothing. What do
he
you
walk in
mean?
here. I'm
What
gonna try to
should
get
you
me
do?
$1 million out his
You
ass.
should. What should you do? I don't know.
Do you know the situation?
What
with-
should I do? What do you mean?
Yeah. Hey, on a serious note though, we always have fun. We always clown. You're a great sport, but
No, yeah.
we love you. You're
No, I love you
a
guys
great
too,
part of the
like-
family, and we appreciate you.
I
man.
appreciate you guys letting me onto this. I have so much fun every time I come to one of these sets. And
I'm about to devolve into a ball of tears right now.
No, for
real.
real.
Alright.
Go for it.
He's
dude.
gonna hug the fuck out of you after
Dude,
this.
for
I'm
real,
gonna
go
carry
for
you
it.
like a newborn and just rock you right
Walking in circles. It's gonna be okay.
here. All right.
All right. So this was Strangest Fruit Podcast, and this is Elliot, AKA. What's your name?
Young Spiel.
Young Spielberg.
AKA Gangland Landlord.
Gangland Landlord. And that's Free Bliss, Brian James. We'll catch y'all later. Holla back. We gotta go.